Hey guys, welcome to my channel! This is a Twin Flames reading, messages from Divine Feminine. Hello! Happy New Year! My name is Kurt, and I am what you call a Divine Feminine Twin Flame. And notice that I am very manly, right? Okay, so my twin flame, who is a woman, is what you call divine masculine. So how does that work? That's interesting. So Kurt, you're a manly man. You're divine feminine, and your twin flame, who is a girly girl. You know, she likes to wear dresses. She likes to paint her fingernails, long hair, like fronting the Taylor Swift all the she was all excited because she had to wait in line forever to buy Taylor Swift tickets for like next summer. You know what I'm saying? She's feminine, right? Okay. But she's divine masculine? Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing about that, guys. It's not really based on gender. The gender labels aren't bad, however. They're not bad. But they're trying to point you at a deeper underlying truth about this, which is beyond biological sex, right? The gender labels, right? So that deeper underlying truth is called duality, right? Duality. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Yin, yang, alpha, omega, plus, minus, light, dark, bigger, smaller, good, bad, here, there. I like it, I don't like it. I feel good, I feel bad, right? Like mental, emotional. Also, it's the basic functionality of our very universe. Albert Einstein called it relativity. Right? Things being relative to one another. There's a this and there's a that. There's a bigger and a smaller. There's a here and there's a there. Greater, lesser. More dense, less dense, etc., etc. Relativity, duality is what they've called it in the ancient Zen traditions of the ages, right? Duality. Now the mind, it works on duality. I agree, I disagree, it's right, it's wrong, it's good, it's bad, I feel good, I feel bad. So like mental constructs and emotions, right? We're not saying that's bad, that's just what that is. That's just how the mind operates, that's how it functions. Now the soul is not duality, non-duality, and they even have a term for that in physics. Yes, they call it singularity. Interesting. Science is proving out a lot of these ancient spiritual teachings that have been around for thousands of years. Surprise, surprise, right? Now, what does this have to do with your twin flame? Guys, it's got everything to do with your twin flame. So here's the thing, guys. Here's what I figured out about twin flames. Okay, you are body, mind, soul. So the mind, again, duality, it works on duality. It's thoughts and emotions. The soul, non-duality, and it is consciousness. It's the true self. It's who you really are. When you do the thing that we call die, the mind falls away, the body falls away. What's left? You, the actual real you, which is consciousness, the soul. And remember, what does everybody say about twin flames? It's one soul in two bodies, or it's like the soul splits, or it's the same soul vibration, or something like that. And that is absolutely correct. There's a lot of not very good information on the internet about everything. But twin flames is no exception, right? So most of what you're going to see online about twin flames, okay, not great. Not great, guys. But the one thing that everybody gets correct about twin flames is that it's one soul in two bodies. You are simultaneous incarnations. You and your twin flame, you are simultaneous incarnations Okay? And it's your soul, it's your spirit. It wants you to be more of that. The soul is only interested in one thing, evolution. That's it. Evolution. That's all. Its own evolution, an increase in consciousness, which is the soul. So you met another incarnation of your soul, also known as your twin flame, to awaken you. It triggers the breakdown of the ego personality, the mind, the false sense of self that we all carry with us here on earth. And that's not a bad thing. That's just what that is. It's not really who you are. It's the separate identity. They even call it separation consciousness in ancient Zen spiritualism. That's where that word came from, guys. That's not a twin flame term. That's one of the misconceptions online about twin flames, is that it's A, twin flame term, B, that it's talking about when you guys are not physically together. That's not what it is, guys. The converse of that, of course, union, comes from the spiritual term unity consciousness, which is when you transcend identification with the separation consciousness of the mind. So what does this all amount to? I'll tell you what this amounts to. The twin flame journey is really just the true spiritual journey. That's all this is, guys. And if you treat it that way, boom, your twin flame comes back so fast, chasing you for a change, that it'll make your head spin. It'll absolutely make your head spin. Speaking of which, look at this. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Ace of Cups. Very nice, Divine Feminine. Great way to start off the new year. We got some interesting energy down here for the near future, most likely outcome. There's this 10 of Pentacles right off the bat. That's a good sign, guys. That's a good sign. So very exciting. We'll get to that in just a few minutes. But first, a quick review of the past. So, recent past for you, my Divine Feminine friend, 8 of Cups in reverse. So again, this is this obsessive thinking. I don't know who I am anymore. There's this sense of meaninglessness when your twin flame pulls away. And by the way, let me just back up a step and let's talk about the obsessive thinking for just 1 second, because that shit is so fucking weird. It is unbelievable. The obsessive thinking, it's like beyond description. The quantity and the intensity of the thinking. And I'd love to hear from you, by the way, Divine Feminine. If you can describe the obsessive thinking better than I can, I would love to hear from you in the comments section below. Please tell me your thoughts on the obsessive thinking, no pun intended. Guys, the obsessive thinking is so gosh darn bizarre. It's like it's happening to you. It's like it's happening to you. You cannot turn it off. So I'd love to hear from you down in the description, or sorry, the comments below. Guys, chime in. I do read your comments. What in the hell is with that? Like, how can you describe it, the obsessive thinking? Now, what's really going on is this is your spiritual awakening, like I described during the intro to this video. The mind is breaking down. The ego personality is breaking down so that it can be washed away and the consciousness of your soul can shine through brighter. So this resistance to the change, this 8 of Cups in reverse, totally fine. Totally fine. It feels like I'm not going forward. It feels like I'm failing at this. Guys, this is actually the best thing that's ever happened to you. Trust me on that. That might sound weird right now, but it's absolutely true. Towards your 3D situation, your life situation, recent past, Divine Feminine, 4 of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Again, this isn't working. I feel out of place. I feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. And at the same time, I feel like not only am I changing in such a fundamental way, but perhaps my entire life situation is about to change too. And you're absolutely right about that, guys. This is your spiritual awakening. You and your twin flame are one spirit, one soul. It's the same spirit. It's, again, simultaneous incarnations of the same soul, you and your twin flame. And the mind, remember, body, mind, soul, the mind works on a system of duality. yin yang, alpha omega, divine feminine, divine masculine, right? That's what those labels really mean, okay? The separation consciousness of identification with ego personality is why your twin flame is running. And this is why I'm the world's #1 twin flame coach. Over 5,500 students. We are approaching 6,000 as of the time of the recording of this video. How did I do it, guys? How did I crack the code? Well, it's because I realized the simple and obvious truth. You and your twin flame are the same soul. That means you have to transcend the ego personality. The ego personality has always been called separation consciousness. That's where that word came from, guys. That's not a twin flame word. Okay, the twin flame community just ripped it off. All right, and they think it means when you are not physically with your twin flame. No, it's when you believe you are your mind. You're deriving your very sense of self from the mind. That's why I have, like, all my students, and you guys, I tell you guys, go read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, right? Or Autobiography of a Yogi by Yogananda, something like that, right? Like, if you want to get your twin flame back, remember, they are your soul. This is not a journey of the mind. You cannot think your way there. The thinking is why they're running. The mind is polarized. It's duality, yin, yang, alpha, omega, plus, minus. So the harder you focus on them, the harder they're going to focus on anything but you. Right? You push, they pull away. That's how the mind works, guys. That's why they're running, because you are one being. You are one consciousness. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. This Three of Swords in the reverse next to the Fool. Right. You recognize that you are changing in such a fundamental way that you can't even describe it. But I can, and I just did. This is your spiritual awakening. Consciousness is the soul. So we just talked about the mind. Consciousness is the soul. And guys, if you're new to tarot too, this card is the first card in the entire tarot deck, the Fool. And some would say it's the last and the first. Whatever. It's the first card in the entire tarot, the Fool. So this is a complete reset on everything. All of this crap is going away, guys. All of these addictive tendencies that you have towards this person, all you got to do is align with your soul, transcend the mind. If you stay focused on the person, they focus on anything but you. So you have to go within and align with your soul. Transcend the separation consciousness of the mind. Why doesn't this feel like it's working out? The world in reverse. It is working out. You're just trapped in the illusion of separation consciousness. Again, this is an ancient Zen spiritual teaching. That terminology, separation, came from ancient Zen spiritualism, Buddhism, the Tao, ancient Christianity, etc., etc., okay? Now, union, in contrast, same thing. It's an ancient Zen spiritual teaching derived from unity consciousness, which is when you transcend the ego personality, the mind. Okay, when you transcend the ego mind, they call that unity consciousness. That's union. That's where that word came from, guys. And this is why I'm the world's leading twin flame coach, right? I really, like, if you think about it, I didn't do anything special. I just kind of noticed, wait a minute, they're using these ancient terminologies. Also, the harder I think about my twin flame, the harder she runs. Now, when I take her out of my mind, when I actually remember who I am not the mind, I am the consciousness, and I focus on that, on cultivating an increase of consciousness. Guess what, guys? That's when she came back. That's when she started chasing me. That's when she started blowing up my phone with selfies. And now she's permanently in my life. We're making videos on my YouTube channel together from time to time. Guys, it's simple. It's simple, simple, simple. What you're doing is hard. Okay, what I'm talking about is easy. People want to think this through too much. There's no thinking required, guys. You are your twin flame. You literally are them at the level of the soul. Again, the mind is polarized. You push, they pull away. Now, towards your 3D situation, big changes, guys. 3 of Cups next to the Knight of Cups. You've even got a completely different outlook on romance itself. And that feels pretty good, guys. Fundamental changes taking place. You know the future is bright. Divine Feminine. You know that. And Divine Masculine, I get the impression from some of the arcana in this reading that Divine Masculine is absolutely obsessed with you in the near future. In the near future, guys. Absolutely obsessed with you. They're going to be chasing you for a while, guys. Now, as this energy is cycling into our reality, there are things that you can do to ride the wave. One of the things you can do, go watch my free coaching videos. Yes, I said free, as in you don't have to pay me. All over my YouTube channel from the world's leading twin flame coach, guys. I don't think I'm better than anybody else. I don't. But my core message is different, guys. It is different, and I think that's what counts, guys. Never mind the numbers. 6,000 students. Fuck all that. Okay? Just go listen to what I say. Just go to my playlist. It's called How to Get Your Twin Flame, The True Twin Flame Teachings. The True Twin Flame Teachings. Okay? Go find that playlist on this YouTube channel. And guys, just watch the first 10 or 12 of those coaching videos. You're going to go, I get it. I get it. I totally get it. I have an identifiable core teaching, guys. Go check them out. They're free on my YouTube channel. And they work, guys. It's the only thing that works. Your twin flame is your soul. You got to do soul stuff. Everybody else online is telling you to do mind stuff, mental gymnastics, healing, clearing your chakras, clearing your karma. They're throwing all this weird terminology at you. You don't need to do any of that stuff, guys. You don't need to do any of that stuff. This is your soul's journey. That's all this is. That's all this is, guys. Okay, so again, towards Divine Masculine, right, it's the Chariot and the Hierophant in reverse. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Why? Why? I'll tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. The Chariot and the Hierophant. Wait a minute. Okay, I had to think about that one. I haven't used this tarot deck for a while. And this actually makes a lot more sense. Okay, it's the Chariot and the Emperor in reverse. That's like even worse. Like I said, Divine Masculine is going to be obsessed with you very soon. These energies are shifting. Why? Why? Guys, because you are them. You are your twin flame. That's what's happening to you. You are one being. You literally already are them. You don't need to do anything about the person. Kurt, what do I do about the person? Nothing. You don't need to do anything about them. You are them. You just need to remember that. And the way that you remember that is by remembering who you really are, the soul. You are not your mind. You're not the personality, right? Go read Eckhart Tolle's book, The Power of Now. Go watch the Samadhi movie. Go watch my free coaching videos. Guys, you fucking are your twin flame. You literally are them. You literally are them. Here's another thing that you can do. You could sign up for my paid coaching. It's not expensive, guys. It's super affordable. Let's do an oracle card, guys. And guys, again, my paid coaching, super affordable, very, very comprehensive, almost 6,000 students, guys. It's not thousands of dollars. Fuck that shit. Get that shit the fuck out of here right now. We are not going to be charging rip-off prices at New World All-Star. Not happening, guys. Not happening. It's affordable and it's super comprehensive, guys. 8.5 hours of instructional videos. I will give you action steps you can implement right now to shut down the obsessive thinking and shift energetically into your soul, which is your twin flame, which is why they would be coming back. Now, when you're done watching the instructional video course, you and I get to talk either in a one-on-one or in a group setting on my Get Your Twin Flame Spiritual Coaching System, up to 4 calls a week. Guys, that's like 8 hours of live coaching every week. Are you kidding me right now? No, I'm not. Actually, I'm seriousing you right now. I'm totally serious. 8.5 hour long video instruction course, 8 hours of live coaching every week. You can talk directly to me or my 2 coaches assisting me, Brittany, Brett. Guys, they're fucking pro. They're so damn good. Sometimes I let them run the calls all by themselves, guys. They are fucking fantastic, and you're going to love them a lot. Now, that's not all. There's also the Facebook community. So you get the Facebook community. There's about 360 people in there right now that you can connect with. It's private. It's closed. Not my public New World All-Star Facebook group. But the private closed Facebook group for paying students, your friends, family, nobody can see that you're in there or what you're doing in there. It's not even called Twin Flames. It's all confidential. I totally get it. People think you're crazy for even believing in twin flames. I totally get it, guys. Okay? And my family actually knows what I do for a living, and I kind of just don't care anymore. But you might feel different about that, and you can be anonymous, use a fake Facebook account. We don't care. As long as internally, New World All-Star, we know who you are, you're cool. No problem. It's all private, guys, and you can connect with us. You can tag us any time of the day from anywhere in the world. We comb through that Facebook group every day and answer all of your questions, guys. Every single day, you're going to get what you paid for, and it's a community. You can make connections with other people who are doing this journey right, and we've got people from all over the world, guys. US, Europe, Asia, Canada, India, China, Japan, South Africa, just everywhere, guys, everywhere. New Zealand, right? Okay, so, oh, I forgot to mention the calls. Oh my God, guys, the calls, they're recorded. They're long, couple hours a piece, and the call times are staggered. So if you're in Europe or India or something like that, there should be a time during waking hours that'll work for you guys. So super comprehensive, and it works, guys. It's the only proven twin flame coaching system on earth. I do have a special going right now. If you pay in full, you get $50 off. All you got to do when you go to the checkout, just pick the pay in full option and instantly $50 off when you pay in full. I do have payment plans. However, if you cannot afford my already low prices, even with the discount, no problem, guys. I've got payment plans. You can get started for $60, $70. I take the total package price and break it down into 6 easy to digest installments, and you're in, guys. With your first payment, you get full access to the videos, the coaching calls, the Facebook group, me. You can sign up for one-on-ones with me, Brittany, Brett. Guys, oh my God. It's super affordable, and we make it really easy for you guys to get started. And it works, guys. It works. It's the only proven twin flame coaching system. 6,000 students. Okay, guys, Divine Feminine, what do you got? Say yes to your higher calling. Be a human exclamation mark. I kind of like that. I don't think I've ever drawn this card before, and I've had this deck for a while too. I think I've had it for a few years. I'm going to read from the book on that one, guys. That's a good one. Divine Feminine, card number 12. Say yes to your higher calling. Message. Pack lightly. Bring only the most essential so you can be free to embrace each new moment with wide open arms, heart, mind, body, and soul. Life is a conveyor belt of never-ending blessings, and you can say yes to it all. Then, when it is time for you to release and move on, you can do so with pleasure and gratitude. Deeply appreciate all of your belongings, yet recognize that you aren't intrinsically attached to them. Interesting. Have you heard the word detaching before? Where have we heard that word before, guys? And I got news for you. It comes from ancient Zen spiritualism, not twin flames, guys. This is your spiritual journey. That's all this is. That's all this is. Appreciate all the experiences and defining moments displayed in all your personal halls of fame and shame, but also know they are not who you are. Release them willingly to make room for new experiences. Feel the butterflies and sensations of love well up within you, and trust that saying yes to the beckoning winds will lead you to the perfect people, places, and situations for your maximum soul growth. You are ready. Divine Feminine, absolutely. Guys, Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Your cup is overflowing. You might feel like shit today. I don't know. Maybe you're feeling fine. I don't know. Everybody's kind of in a different place. Depends. I get a lot of people on this channel, so everybody's kind of doing their thing. Everybody's in their own place on this journey. But one thing is for sure, guys, your cup is overflowing no matter where you are, even if you don't realize that right now. Guys, the future holds everything you've ever wanted. The Ten of Pentacles. Everything you've ever wanted. Your twin flame, abundance, success, the life of your dreams, guys. That's what this is about, guys. This is your spiritual awakening. It's time for you to release all of the limitations of ego personality, all of those limiting thought patterns. It's time to just let them all go, guys. Let them all go. Let them all go. That's where you're going. And it might be hard for you today. That's not instructions. I'm just letting you know that's where you're going. You're going to release all that stuff, guys. That's what this journey is all about. It's time for you to awaken. Time for you to awaken. Okay, towards your 3D situation, Divine Feminine, Queen of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Right. So all of the ways that we could count that you've been wronged, all of the things that have gone wrong, you are going to become an expert at standing up for your values. And again, Divine Masculine, guys, they're coming at you. 3 of Wands in reverse next to the 7 of Swords. Right. Guys, they're going to want to be with you. It's guaranteed. They're just not being honest about that right now, guys. But I'll tell you what, they're thinking about you a lot. They cannot get you out of their head right now. They can't stop. They can't stop, guys. They're just not being honest about that. That's why it's the 7 of Swords. They're not going to tell you yet. So stay tuned. Guys, oh my God, great reading today. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a like. Also, please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you subscribe, because if you don't hit the bell button when you subscribe, you will not get notifications whenever I post one of my videos. Much love out there. Guys, have a great Sunday.